Some of this video was recorded on Sunday. Most of it was recorded on Monday. I had every intentions on posting it on Monday, but my focus went somewhere else after the untimely death of rapper Nipsey Hussle. I took time to post on the channel Instagram page, and my spirit shifted a little bit. So, the gossip and all the mess wasn't really top priority when all types of craziness going on out there. So that's why, but I'm just letting you know when it was recorded, just in case you hear me say yesterday or that. I don't want you saying she's giving the wrong dates. I'm just telling you, if I say yesterday in some places, I'm probably referring to Sunday or I'm referring to Monday because of, how late I'm getting the video up. But like I always say, better late than never. So let's go ahead and get into it. What's up, my Fina loves? It's Miss Fina D coming to you all from Vina Timid Ill. So before the episode last night, Kenya Moore hopped on Instagram Live and, just to have a moment with us and also share adorable Brooklyn with her supporters. So let's go ahead and get into that video real quick and I'll be back with my commentary.
Just woke up from a nap. Say hi. See yourself? Brooklyn thought she'd wake up so she could watch Real Housewives of Atlanta tonight. Yes, baby. Say yes. Say yeah. I'm going to watch it with my mommy, although I'm a little young for that. Yeah? You going to watch it with mommy? You going to watch it with mommy? Huh? Gotta find out why these girls so mad. Why you mad at my mommy, huh? What she did to you? She's just looking. Hi, everybody. Hi. I'm talking to my baby voice. Hey. So I'm in LA right now, and I'm with my brother, who's in the background, and we're about to watch and tweet. This is Brandon. Hey! Real Housewives of Atlanta tonight, coming on in about 10 minutes or so. Somebody is writing, so happy for me. Oh, you guys are sweet. Say, I don't know why Uncle Brandon didn't change me today.
Because I'm beautiful just the way I am. That's why.
Uncle Brandon didn't change me into my outfit. Uh-oh. See, she said, no, he didn't. That was uncute. Yeah. Sorry, baby. Hey, sorry, baby. Yeah, she's just waking up. Yeah. Hi, pretty girl. Say hi. Say hi. Hey, pretty girl. She's looking at TV. Say hi. So, I'll be live tweeting, I guess. I haven't done that in a long time. No, I have not. What are you guys saying here? Oh, thank you. Someone's saying Brooklyn is beautiful. Thank you, guys. Thank you for your support. Listen, I just want to say Team Twirl has had my back. I know a lot of you guys have not watched the entire season because I was not on the season. So, listen, I want to just say you guys are the most loyal fans that anybody can hope for, ask for, and I appreciate you taking a stand for your girl. And you know what? Loyalty is everything, and I really appreciate it. So hopefully you guys will watch tonight, so we will be back to number one. I didn't say it, you did. Actually, I did. No, but I didn't. So we'll see you in about 10 minutes. So tune in to Bravo TV. And we will be tweeting too. My Twitter handle is just Kenya Moore. It's not the Kenya Moore. It's just Kenya Moore. So check us out.
For the number one show on Bravo. Tonight.
Well, we're not going to be presumptuous, but we'll see. Okay. I got my yellow on. I know everybody likes me in yellow, so I got my yellow on tonight. But I think I'm going to change Brooklyn into her little Brooklyn shirt because Brandon didn't change it. Uncle Brandon didn't change me.
No, but we went to the park. We went to the park and we rode around and she cried and then I loved her and then she loved me and then she went to sleep. So I wasn't going to change anything.
You know what, boys? I tell you. Anyway, we'll see you guys in a little bit, okay? I love you too, guys. Thank you so much. You gonna say bye, Brookie? Huh? You gonna say bye? You gonna say bye? Say bye. Say bye, Brookie. Say bye-bye. Say bye-bye. She can talk, actually, in her own language, but she can talk. You gonna say bye-bye? You gonna say bye-bye? You gonna say bye-bye? How, my baby? Yeah? No? Okay. She doesn't want to say bye-bye right now. She said she'll see you in a minute, though.
She said try it.
No. All right, we'll see you guys in a minute.
Well, there you go. She's there with Brendan and Brooklyn. Okay, let me just quickly say this just in case my mood is a little off in the video. To be honest with you, I'm only doing this review because one, Kenya was on the episode. Two, I feel like I have a commitment, to you guys. You support me, you rock with me heavy and all of that. I know that gun violence and all of these things been going on for a while, but it's just like it gets to the point where it's like, when is enough, to take a nap and get up, to rapper and entrepreneur Nipsey Hussle being gunned down in front of his store, a store that he could have taken into any other neighborhood, but brought it into his neighborhood. He wasn't on I'm Nipsey Hussle and I'm not going to be over here. He would go to his store. He would come outside in the parking lot. He would talk to his people, hang out, take pictures. That's how down to earth he was. And only 33 years old. Okay, have 2 children, and you're in London. 2 weeks ago, he called her his wife, and then she came back online and said, I'm not married. But, whatever the case might be, for him to be gunned down like that and just killed, it just messed with my spirit. Because I just did another story a few days ago about another young man, 32, Cliff Dixon, being gunned down while he was on his way into his birthday party celebration. It's just like, when is enough? So this is a separate video, but I just want to let you guys know, just in case my mood is off a little bit, because how do you go from a young man being gunned down to talking about, silly, petty mess, and there's people out here dying? But I'm not trying to change them, but I just had to keep it real with you guys, just in case my vibe and my mood is not the, yes, and all of that. Vina, my apologies, okay? Okay, so let me just focus on Kenya for a second, and then I'm going to mix it all up, okay? Before the episode even started, this is what Kenya used to promote her appearance. I was like, yes, Kenya, come through. This pictures, everything, queen. And she posted the, Beyonce lyrics, I took some time to live my life. Don't think I'm just his little wife. She called herself Beyonce. So that was, her caption. I reposted a picture on the channel Instagram page, and I wrote, yes, Beyonce, come through. Crown emojis, stunning, Kenya Moore, and just basically different hashtags, my black is beautiful, black girls rock, and all of that. Okay, so that was that. So then after the episode, I just want to hit on what Kenya had to say, so that we can just focus on the episode and I don't have to keep going back and forth. After the episode and all of the nonsense on social media, which you're going to hear me talk about, Kenya posted this image that I just feel was so beautiful. The episode, Kenya posted this image which I felt was just so beautiful. And she said, I came in peace and left in peace. Thank you to the Real Housewives of Atlanta fans for all your support and love. Team Twirl forever. Writers, friends, sisters, love. I posted on the channel Instagram page, and I wrote, I continued, twirled in and out with class and had those two miserable women, Nene and Milo, eating out of the palm of your hands. Laughing face emoji. That you did, Queen. I've never seen another grown woman that insecure in my life. Talking about Nene Leaks. There's something so powerful and amazing about you, Kenya Moore, that your presence had them shook it. Like she said, your words, you are blessed and highly favored, Queen. Keep taking the high road. Team Twirl loves you. And then I went ahead and, listed my hashtag. So that's what I wrote in response to that. I'm going to talk about just, the Kenya Moore part because, well, you know what now? I've already I covered Portia gender reveal. I did a long video on it, but I'll talk about it quickly. Portia, she put a lot of money into all of that. I hope that off camera, she and her fiance got a refund or got most of their money back, because that right there was just terrible. To see her cry and all of that because she just wanted everything to be perfect. But at the end of the day, Pilar is here, she's healthy and all of that. And speaking of Portia, after I posted that video about recent images and all of giving you guys updates on her life, she then posted these images right here. So although you can't see Pilar's face, it looks like Portia and motherhood and just having her new family, everything is agreeing with her. So congratulations to them, kudos to them. Apart from that, same with different day, Eva's talking to her husband about her bridesmaid and ex-best friend spreading the rumors and whatever. Let's get to the party. Because that's where I'm getting to. Let's get to the. How long have I been saying I can't wait to see or for Nene to reveal what Kenya Moore did to her? I'm thinking Nene's about to show us text messages that when Kenya found out her husband had cancer, Kenya sent her something disgusting. Like, I'm thinking I'm about to hear something so low, like lower than what Milo said about Kenya's mother. I'm just thinking I'm about to be shooked, like Kenya Moore said when she posted this image about her return last week. I'm just thinking it's going to be this major reveal that even me, who rock with Kenya heavy, was going to be like, okay, Kenya girl, you was wrong. When someone is just jealous and envious of you for absolutely no reason, but it's just their spirit can't take you, they will start reaching for air and pulling for stuff. This girl said this person have started so much stuff in the press about me. So I'm just thinking she's about to drop some receipts. You know what I'm saying? And we about to get the tea. This girl gonna talk about Kenya Moore was doing the Instagram Q&A. Are you serious? I almost threw my remote, but I'm like, nah, I'm not about to break my beautiful TV that I spent. That's when you can tell that she's just jealous. She had nothing. She had nothing to explain her hatred and jealousy towards Kenya Moore. She had nothing to explain why she called this woman a monster. Someone answer a Q&A. Do you know how many times people play the game, for example, on Ellen? Marry, kill, or be intimate with, whatever those games are. It wasn't even that. It was who would you text, call, or delete. Didn't I make a few videos on this? Kenya Moore question answer. You're trying to tell me this is the mess Kenya started in the press? This is what Nene is mad. But Nene hated Kenya before this Q&A. Portia is responsible for her own actions, okay? But Nene and Phaedra's level of hate for Kenya was so high that they egged Portia on to react the way that she reacted. And Portia allowing that and her being an adult to also react and drag Kenya was her fault, okay? But Nene feels betrayed that I bent over backwards, I saved your job. It was all based on her hatred towards Kenya. Okay? That's just it. Period. Point blank period. Okay? So for her to bend over backwards, save someone's job, do all that, just for that same person to be kiki, hugging, and all connected, and even went as far as inviting Kenya to her baby shower, and Kenya is touching her stomach, and all of that, all of those things is what's eating Nene alive, because she posted about being on set shooting a pilot of her new show in Canada on the same day of Portia baby shower. Let me say that again, Canada. I talk so fast sometimes, okay? That's what she said she was doing. Now, for those of you who don't have Instagram or social media, when someone posts and write in the caption about last night, that means last night, this is what I was doing. So on the day of Portia baby shower, she posted that she was, filming. Just throwing hints before you guys come on here saying I didn't go to my little sis baby shower. This is what I'm doing, right? The next day, she posts a picture. She posts pictures with Floyd Mayweather, and she posts about last night. So unless Floyd's birthday party was in Canada, all that tells me is that. So now I'm sure Nene talked to Portia, and Portia said, yes, absolutely. Kenya is invited, and Kenya will be at my baby shower. So she chose to skip her little sis baby shower up because Kenya Moore responded to a Q&A. But let me tell you, this is not even the worst part, okay? Bravo will now have the after show where the girls can watch the episode and get to talk about it. And in that episode, it just showed how, Nene have deeper issues. This grown woman sat on there like a child in middle school and said, when Cynthia called me, I pick up. We talk all through the day, 4 or 5 times a day. She doesn't have that same relationship with Kenya. Are you checking Cynthia's phone? How do you know her friendship? Kenya is not a good friend to Cynthia. I am. I was like, listen, Cardi B in this moment, what was the reason on Love and Hip Hop? That was my reaction. What is your reason for this hatred? None. Now this tweet a few days ago where she retweeted, somebody said it's like someone inviting Phaedra to a party and not telling Candy. Are you serious, Nene? You're going to compare Kenya Moore answering a general question in a Q&A to someone spreading a rumor about rape? Whatever insecurities she's going through, I hope the counseling section that she's doing with her husband right now, I hope the doctor also touch on her deep-rooted issues, because I have never seen someone have so much insecurities and behave this way. It got so messed up. She had nothing to really explain her hate for Kenya, to the point where now she turned it on Cynthia. And she said, you know what? To be honest with you, Kenya didn't do nothing to me. I just think it's the person in the middle. Cynthia is coming to me and feeding me things, and then going back to Kenya and feeding her things. Did she explain the things that Cynthia fed to her? No. Now this whole thing about Kenya and I were friends just last year, sitting on the same couch together. I don't know what happened. Nene ain't nobody's friend. It's all about what can you do for me and how do I benefit. Kenya only became cool to Nene because Kenya once again jumped in to defend her against Kim. That's it. Because before Kim allegedly planted the bugs in her home, she was still sitting at the table with Kim, laughing as Kim made jokes about Kenya Moore marriage being fake. Okay, the same way how, excluding Candy and Cynthia Bailey, I don't see the girls standing up or sticking up for Kenya. But recently when Nene came for Portia, who put the neck out there again to kind of defend Portia once again? It was Kenya. You know how many years Kim been bullying Kenya Moore on social media, but the moment she went after Nene, who jumped on social media to defend and also support Nene? It was Kenya Moore. So it wasn't no friendship. So the whole thing about, I don't know what happened, Kenya and I were just sitting next to each other on the reunion, and then all of a sudden we're not friends. She wasn't your friend, sweetheart. You just became close to her because she was helping you shut down Kim. That's all. Allegedly, when Nene, been going on a comedy tour, she was saying some not so pleasant things about Kenya Moore. She had an entire segment, making jokes about Kenya. I watched Candy show on YouTube. She had Cynthia Bailey. And what Cynthia said is, Cynthia was trying her best because at the end of the day, the producers, the show, everybody, they still cut her check now. Okay, so she was treading very lightly. She went as far as saying, maybe I was drinking a lot that night. She said, but I do not remember ever saying to Mike, let's pretend that I didn't know Kenya was coming. Kenny even said that she put in her headset and rewind that part over and over again, and she never heard Cynthia Bailey say those words. But production being messy put that on the screen. So Cynthia, trying to be honest, but then still trying to protect her job, was like, you know what? I was drinking a lot, so maybe if they say I said it, but I don't remember saying it. Just so she don't just flat out come out and say, production, you're a liar, because, we lying now? Have a nice life. You know what I'm saying? And all of these other businesses that she have going on, her large check from the Real Housewives of Atlanta is also a big contributor into her being able to do other things and spread her wings, okay? So that's that. Candy and Cynthia also said the clip where you hear them and Candy is in the car saying, I'm mic'd, okay? Do you see how many times she said I'm mic'd to her friend? Yes, something that Nene couldn't do for Eva. Yeah, okay, you can say I'm mic'd. Now, Cynthia Bailey said, when someone tell you I'm mic'd, that's code. That's not even code. It's common sense. That means, so if you're about to say something that you don't want other people to hear, then sweetheart, just don't say it. So Cynthia was like, if what I had to tell Candy was going to be incriminating to me, the moment she said I'm mic'd like 150 times, I would have just hung up the phone. I simply said to her, I hope we're on the same page so when we get in there, there's no mess. And that was that. She never said, I hope you lie for me too and make it seem like, no, she was just like, I hope we're on the same page. So I believe everything. You are crying because your friend invited someone else. Listen, at this point, because Nene always been this way, have nothing to do with Greg having cancer. Nothing. Over for all the people on Kenya is so desperate to be on camera. They said it over and over again. Kenya said she wasn't coming because she did not want to be filmed. She did not want to give Bravo any type of free whatever. But the whole thing about Greg wanting to go up, there, and Greg not being allowed to go up there was petty. And someone please tell Nene to give Greg his phone back, because I'm sure Greg knows how to spell I'm mic'd. Okay, yeah, this ain't Greg. Whoever that wrote this on Greg's Instagram page, girl, give the man his phone back, please. Okay. But you know what I always do. I am going to go ahead to social media and get social media reaction. This episode was a big episode, so if the video is half an hour to 40 minutes long, I'm sure you guys are here for it because we've been waiting for a long time to see our girl return, on TV. So let me go ahead and get all of social media reaction, more response to Nene Buffalo comment. Okay, Kenya wrote on Twitter, "I'm having a buffalo, I'm going into labor. I'm pregnant. What's her excuse? So nasty, so rude." Ooh, ouch, I felt that. Basically saying, at least I have an excuse to look this way if you are trying to insinuate that I'm fat. The same way how she went around calling Portia, who just had her baby, fat. All right. Look, now I'm not into body shaming anybody, but I'm just saying if you're gonna give it to people, then when they hit you back, you can turn around and say, "Oh, you know what I'm saying?" But that's what Kenya had to say. Then Kenya went ahead and retweeted this. Candy wrote, "I didn't lie. I never told Cynthia that Kenya was going to come. I told her that I was going to try to get her there. Kenya didn't even give me a definite answer." All right, let me click on it to read the whole thing. Okay, a definite answer that she was coming until I pulled up at the party. Candy said this. She had to drive around for 30 to 40 minutes because when she pulled up to go in, Kenya called her and said, "I'm on my way. Can you please wait for me because I want to walk in with you?" Kenya responded, "Facts, okay?" Meanwhile, watching Kenya Moore walk on scene. Love that. A grown woman has to explain to another grown woman why she invited another grown woman to her party. Did I get that right? Exactly. My face, exactly. Kenya, what happened in the first place? Y'all were good after the last reunion. I hold all the real tea. Spill it then. I don't know if this is all for show since it's reality TV. However, I must say Nene is pathetic in this episode. By the way, the first 4 episodes I have watched all season long. Thanks to Kenya Moore, saved the best for last. Insecurities run deep. I'm no fan of Kenya, but Nene was hurt because it's no secret the people love Kenya Moore. Cynthia Bailey and Kenny both invited me, but Cynthia Bailey never knew I was coming until I showed up. Exactly. And then this one, basically Cynthia knew there would be a possibility of Kenya being there, but didn't know for sure, so she didn't warn Nene. Nene wanted, okay, yeah, basically, so what Kenny said, people can be mad at me all they want, but I thought it was great having Kenya Moore on tonight's episode. Can't believe this is the first episode I've watched of season 11. How do I put things in the press when answering a call, text, or delete question? When have I ever needed press? Exactly. Kenya Moore cuffs and the press cover her. Nene said that. I didn't think I was going to miss Kenya this season, but I've changed my mind. You mean like the question Nene answered on What Should Happen Live about who should get rid of, and she kept saying she just answered a question and didn't say Portia should be fired? Exactly. Thank you. She's such a hypocrite. It has to be exhausting being Nene's friend. Keep shining, Queen. Get those ratings up, Queen. Facts. This is the only episode I have watched all season because I heard Kenya was going to be on there. Nene is a toxic wench. Ooh, don't understand how this broke me. I will never be okay. Never so much has happened. And when Nene wrote that, people just went in on her, letting her know, are you serious? You're still on here complaining and whining about, an episode that already aired in a friendship. Like, you grown woman. You're still over here complaining and whining over this when someone just died. Your husband have cancer. There's bigger stuff going on, that people have to deal with, and this is what you're choosing to focus on. When you go to her Instagram page, that's what is filled with. It's filled with comments like that. Like, girl, ain't nobody care about this middle school, childish mess people wrote. And after she saw her comments being flooded with that, she went ahead and deleted the post off her Instagram page. So said that you need to mix everything about her. Like, you don't have to be the center of attention every time. Just the same thing at Evie's wedding. Now she's doing it again at Cynthia Bailey event. Of the last scene with Kenya saying bye and acknowledging Greg and Candy and leaving, she basically was saying to Nene, have the same energy. That's what she was basically saying. Don't talk about me the entire time since I walked in the room, and now that I'm leaving, you want to do this whole fake, hi, Kenya. Like, don't do that. You know what I'm saying? If you're going to be the B word, then keep that same energy all through the scene. You know what I'm saying? So I love how she just, respectfully and politely was like, Greg, I wish you well. She hugged Candy and Cynthia, and she was out of there. Like, girl, we're too grown for all the fakeness. Either you're going to keep it real, say hi, be genuine, and let all the BS go, or you're going to, be fake the entire time. So I like that. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and end it here, my final loves. There was like all types of stuff going around, but at this point, I'm over 30 minutes. It's enough. Anything else I find, I will talk about it in a different video. But to be honest with you, I'm just over the whole petty mess. But I promised I was going to do a review, so I did the best that I could. Thank you all again for the love and support. If you're not subscribed to the channel, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Go ahead and leave this video a thumbs up. Also turn on notifications so when I do post, you are aware that I posted, and I will see you all in the comment section. Remember to always have the God bless attitude, which is being positive at all times and seeing the good in every situation. Have a great day, guys. God bless.
You guys go out and drink lots of peach, please. And I have Miss Kenya Moore here.
Hey, Kenya Moore!
Does this ring a bell? I just want to thank everybody for coming out and supporting my friend. She has got the most amazing heart and spirit, and all of these jobs that are coming to her is not because she just needs them, it's because she really is a hard worker and just loves everything that she does, and everyone that she comes in contact with is just blessed by her pure spirit. So I just want to say congratulations to you. You are a mogul, you are a boss, and we love you. Congratulations.